Hi, today we're going to discuss one of the most difficult things there is to do when practicing the law of attraction and manifestation, and that is keeping control over your inner world, regardless of what is happening in the outer world around you. We all know that the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. When you are being something on the inside, the outer world will catch up to that. And in fact, it is what you are being in the present moment that is the only thing the universe is ever reacting to. So it's really important that we develop an awareness of what we are being in the present moment and be able to control it and maintain a focus on what we want to be in the present moment, regardless of what is happening in our outer world in the present moment. Because there is a time lag. There's a time lag between being what you want to be in the inner world and the outer world catching up with that. And this can be very tricky to do and very hard for most people to maintain, because since we were born, we have literally been trained to take input from the outer world and use that to determine what we should be in our inner world. We've been trained to receive input and use that to determine what we should be, what we should think, what we should do, what we should have, what we should believe. In other words, we have been trained our entire lives to let the outer world dictate our inner world. And the effect that this training has is that it effectively robs us of our ability to create what we want in the world. Because when we allow the outer world to dictate what we are being on the inside, then other people, other circumstances, other situations are controlling or dictating to us what we are creating in the world, instead of us choosing, us maintaining that presence in our inner world and having that change the outer world, which is what we're supposed to do. So in this video, we're going to cover some tips and pointers that will enable you to choose and focus on what you want to be in the present moment, regardless of what's going on around you in your current circumstances, so that you can be what you want to be, create what you want to create, and then the universe will catch up with you. But first, I need to clarify something that is very, very important. In fact, it is critical. When I talk about what you are being in the present moment, I am not talking about your emotional state. I am not talking about the emotions you are feeling in the present moment. I'm talking about what you are being in the present moment, and those are two very different things. Choosing what you want to be in the present moment isn't just choosing to be happy, choosing to be grateful, choosing to be inspired. It's choosing to be the person you want to be in the present moment, regardless of the emotions you're feeling and regardless of your mood. And this is true personal freedom. True personal freedom is being who you choose to be and creating what you want to create, regardless of what is happening around you. Because when you create what you want to create in your life and you become who you want to become in your life, you're still going to experience the full range of emotions. It doesn't matter if you are becoming someone who is financially abundant, someone who's in a fabulous relationship, someone who has the perfect job, someone who has a thriving business. Once you are that person and once you have created that in your life, you are going to feel happy, you are going to be inspired, you are going to feel grateful, but you're also going to have times that you feel angry, you feel frustrated, you feel sad, maybe you feel anxiety, maybe you feel lonely. And those are just your emotional states at the time. What you are being is being someone who's financially abundant. You're being someone who's in a fabulous relationship. You're being someone who has a perfect job. You're being someone who has created and is growing a business, regardless of the emotions you are feeling. So when I'm talking about being what you want to be in the present moment, it's important that you are focusing on feeling, be aware of, and being. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your body, feel it in your blood, your breath, your bones, your skin, projecting from you. that you are the person who's financially abundant. You are the person who's in the great relationship. You are the person with the fabulous job. You are the person with the business that is growing almost out of control exponentially. And once you are those things, that's what the universe reacts to. That's what the universe will catch up with. And guess what? You'll be financially abundant, and you could feel happy, sad, angry, inspired, joyous. But those are just the clouds in the sky. The sky, what you are, is you are a financially abundant person, regardless of your mood, regardless of the emotions you're feeling at that particular time. And a lot of people will ask me, they'll ask me, Tom, okay, how can I possibly be a financially abundant person right now? I'm living in a small apartment. I don't have a car. I've got a dead-end job, and I've got piles of bills. With all that happening around me, how can I be the financially abundant person? Or how can I be someone in a fabulous relationship when I haven't had a relationship for years? I'm lonely. I don't get out much. It's not happening in my life. How can I be it? Or how can I be the person with a fabulous job when I'm in a job that's dead end, is draining my soul, it's uninspiring, it's really wearing me down? Or how can I be the person with the financially exploding business when I'm, again, stuck in that dead end job or don't even have a job? I'm looking for a job. How can I be those things when my situation is something else? And so here's how you can regain control of what you are being in the present moment. You can control it, you can focus it, regardless of what's happening around you, so that the universe can catch up with you. The first thing you have to do is recognize the pattern that you are in. If you are saying things like, how can I be someone who's abundant when I've got a stack of bills? How can I be someone with a thriving business when I don't have a job? How can I be someone in a relationship when I'm not in a relationship? I haven't been one in years. Then you're stuck in your old training. You're stuck in the old pattern. You are saying, this is what's happening on the outside world. Therefore, this is how I must be on the inside. That is the training we've been brought up with. We just have to recognize that pattern so we can break it. You are literally saying the outer world is dictating my inner world. In the outer world, I'm not in a relationship, so therefore my inner world has to be someone who's not in a relationship. My outer world is I can't pay my bills, therefore my inner world has to be someone who can't pay their bills. My outer world is I don't even have a job, therefore my inner world has to be someone who doesn't have a job. My outer world is I'm stuck in a dead-end job, therefore my inner world can't be someone with a thriving business. So the first thing is to recognize that you are in that pattern. You're following that old training you were brought up with. Say to yourself, hey, wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Am I allowing my outer world to dictate my inner world? Because if so, I got to get control of that. I've got to start deciding for myself what I am in my inner world so I can control it and focus it. And the universe will catch up to what I'm deciding to be. Okay, so once we have realized and recognized that we are in that pattern of allowing the outer world to dictate what we are being on the inside, now we can step forward and choose what we want to be on the inside. And we do that by realizing our freedom. The truth is that 80% of our working day, we right here in the present moment, right here, right now, we are usually free to be whatever we want to be on the inside. Let's look at a few examples. Let's say you want to be a financially abundant person, but you're in the small apartment, you don't have a car, your bills are stacking up, you can't even pay them. Most of your day, you're not actually dealing with the bills. Most of the day, you are doing normal things that normal people do every day, even if they're financially abundant. When you're in the shower, you can be a financially abundant person in the shower. When you're eating food, you can be a financially abundant person eating food. When you're walking down the road, You can be a financially abundant person walking down the road. Even if you're sitting watching TV, you could be a financially abundant person sitting watching TV. And you may say, but I'm in my small apartment. I'm taking the bus. I'm not eating at a fine dining restaurant. I'm not wearing designer clothes. Once again, that's your outer world. On the inside, you can be what you choose to be. I don't know who your hero is, who you might model yourself after, someone that you know that is financially abundant, but it's very possible and very realistic that they have times in their life where they are showering, walking down the road, scrambling themselves some eggs, wearing clothes from Walmart, and they could very easily be sitting in the room that you are sitting in. And if they were sitting in that room you're sitting in, that room is not dictating what they are. They are still a financially abundant person. And in fact, if you took all their money away, they still would on the inside be a financially abundant person, and that abundance would flow back to them. Or let's say you want to be someone who is in the fabulous relationship, but you haven't been in a relationship for years. Things just aren't happening for you. You might ask, how can I be a person in a fabulous relationship when I'm all alone in my house or my apartment? Well, if you were that person in the fabulous relationship, there are times that you and your partner are going to be doing things on your own. So just because you're on your own right here, right now, doesn't mean you can't still be someone in a fabulous relationship. Again, when you're showering, eating, walking down the road, when you're at work, you can still on the inside be and feel and have the presence of someone who is in a fabulous relationship. Just because sometimes in your life that relationship isn't there on the outside doesn't mean you can't maintain being in that relationship on the inside. Maintain it in your inner world, and the outer world will follow. The loop most people get into, and it's the way we've been trained, is they look at the outer world. Oh, I've got bills piling up. Therefore, in the inside, all day, every day, I have to be walking around being someone who has bills piling up. And guess what the universe reacts to? And guess what the universe catches up with? More bills, more bills, more bills. Regardless if you're happy, regardless if you're sad, regardless if you're mad, it's what you are being. And once we realize we have the power and ability to choose and control what we are being on the inside, regardless of what's happening around us, that's when things start to change. That's when we break the cycle. That's when we change what we are being, and the universe adjusts to that and catches up to it. Now, in addition to recognizing you're in the cycle, then recognizing how free you actually are in the present moment and taking control of what you're being in the present moment, there are also some very simple exercises you can do to reinforce this and develop the awareness and control of what you are being in the present moment. In Active Path Law of Attraction, we have 5 core exercises, and all 5 core exercises are designed to develop and heighten your awareness of what you are being in the present moment and help you regain control of it, regardless of what is happening around you. And the first of the core exercises is actualization. Actualization is like visualization on steroids. It's way more powerful and effective than common ordinary visualization. Actualization is what we use to fuel our manifestations when we can feel good, positive, strong, positive emotions about what we want to accomplish. The second core exercise is emotional reversal. Emotional reversal is what we use when we're feeling bad, negative, angry, frustrated about our situation and the goals we're trying to accomplish. When we have all that negative emotional energy within us, we use the emotional reversal to transmute that into a positive stream of creation and use all that energy to create what we do want in our lives. The third core exercise is the social mirror exercise. It's very simple. You can do it almost anywhere, almost anytime, and it really, really does focus you in on being what you want to be and what you're choosing to be in the present moment. The social mirror exercise leverages some very deeply ingrained instincts that we have developed through our evolution. They're extremely powerful and extremely effective in shifting what you are being in the present moment. The fourth core exercise is proper appreciation. Proper appreciation is used to level up, to increase the value of, to raise up objects, situations, circumstances around you to the level you truly want them to be. And the fifth core exercise is one of the most important, and that is taking action, taking physical action towards your goals. Nothing happens until you take action towards it. Actions turn probabilities into realities. And what we want to create is real change in our real lives in the real world. If you would like to learn more about active path law of attraction and the 5 core exercises and how you can take control over what you are being in the present moment, regardless of what is going on around you, then find us online. Our website is theactivepath.com. You can also join our Facebook group, Power Manifesting Inner Circle, and if you click the link in the comments below, you can download your first Active Path Law of Attraction lessons. It's going to open up a whole new world of power and ability to you. Here are a couple of other videos I know will empower you to make massive changes in your life. Watch them right away. My name's Tom Riley. Until next time, remain at choice.